Haya, uko ready?
Oh, ilikuwa ishaanza.
Nimeanza kitambo sana. Nimerekodi I think ni 5 minutes now. Umeweka mic wapi?
Usijali.
Uko sauti inasikika? Mic check, mic check. Give me the book, damn. Give me the book and the pen. Has a pen inside there. Wewe kwa phone si kuna bundles kweli?
Ziliisha.
Na tumesahau kubuy.
Ziliisha nikitext mama.
Anyway, what's popping, manze? How you doing? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Manze, is almost the end of May, manze. Wow. God has been great. As in, manze, imagine tumefika mwezi ya 5 ya mwaka.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Okay.
Manze, guys, my colleague over here is just worried about the external factors. Na kuna mtu kwa shughuli yetu, manze. Hii base yenye tuko by then base fit inaitwa mabeshte wote. Mabeshte wote iko free leo, manze, it's a beautiful Monday evening or it's afternoon.
So you're telling me I'm overreacting and I've told you what I've gone through.
What have you gone
By
through?
just going to the washroom.
Bro, acha nikuulize swali. If you're pulled up somewhere in a hotel or in a setting and people just feel the aura you're giving is a celebrity type shit aura, wewe unaweza kuwa unasikiaje? How would you feel? Unajificha nini bro? Kwani mbona unajiweka mbele ya kamera kama wewe hutaki kupata mafans ama wasione zako? Unafosiwa. Nani amekuforce?
Blink twice if you need help.
By the blink kama unahitaji usaidizi. Tunaongea na mdosi wetu sasa, tunamwambia by the mimi sitaki kufanyanga podcast anymore na Gas. Naweza anza kufanya shughuli zangu manze private. Juu anakatu ni vitu private. You just want to do private type shit. Anyway, everything is cool. Nobody cares. Nobody is seeing you. We're in a very beautiful setting, as you can see, guys. The ambience hapa manze iko set, mtu wangu. And if you'd want to know this place, definitely it's a place we can link you up, and you can come and maybe have your own, maybe your own shoot or maybe your own setting, your own date, your own. What else can you have here? But I usually like the reddish
nice
type of
getaway.
vibe. Yeah, it's a nice place where you can get
velvet.
off. This velvet, yeah, it's soft.
Yeah.
I don't know what velvet means. I only know velvet is tissue. Or some serviettes. I don't know.
It's a
Serviette.
type of Serviette.
It's a type of
Of a material.
Oh, so it's soft. And what else? What other quality? Because I can see it's soft and it looks like they are the ones that we used to. You know, when we were kids, we used to do this. When I notice in a change the when you do it in a different direction, changes the. Oh, so it's called velvet. Yeah, so it's a very nice place. It gives me the vibe for maybe you're a couple and you want to be somewhere where it's cool.
Money type shit.
Yeah, this is some old money type shit. Hapa huwezi ona mayouth man, mtu wangu. Hapa hakuna time ya mayouth. Anyway, kwa hiyo nimeona wako na show every Saturday. Unafilaje inaka kubamba nini?
Yeah. Inakaa cause last time tukiwa hapa sitakati tuliona wase wanakuja wase wengi.
Why you whispering? Hakuna mtu anasikia. Yeah, you're whispering.
I'm not whispering.
You are whispering.
I'm hungry.
Ati last time ukiwa wapi?
Last time tukiwa hapa tulikuwa the other side. Watu walikuwa wengi.
It was I remember it was I think a Monday too, and we were asking ourselves, hey, when people like Jaja even like nini. Anyway, manze, welcome to another episode of Coffee and Conversations. Nilikuwa na try ku set mood ya 1G. Unajua huko anaitwa 1G manze. I was trying to set her mood, put her in the right kuna watu stage fright. Kuna wase huko gana you see like before you go performing kuna wase huko na stage fright. Wanjiro always has, especially when there are other people like are looking at us or people who are coming in or stuff, especially if you're shooting in public. Some ushanga when you get a podcast to be hosting meet and greets, ama there you'll be fine because it's people who already know you.
No, not really. Even those people who know you, they're still looking at you as if they've never seen you.
And that's the power of the limelight. That's the power of you doing something different. That's the power of you being in front of the camera.
I think I was born for the wrong.
No, like now she's literally whispering the whole time.
I'm not whispering.
Una whisper manzi, unaongea ni kama kuna mse ako na nyundo nyumba yako ako ready kugonga. Actually, let me tell, can I tell you something?
I wish you
You know,
were
even
someone
the people
like
behind, you know, it's even the people behind. Nobody is in your case.
I know,
And
but
so you need to leave that because we need to get this pod rolling.
I know the people behind, obviously I don't give a fuck about them because
Hata
they're behind me.
nice. So the
Bro.
people in front, how many people do you have in front?
I'm just looking like this now.
Bro. How many people do you have in front to begin with?
Someone else is waving. I'm like,
anyway, it's been like a whole month since we had our last episode. Monday, it's been so long since we had our last episode, and damn, we're so honored to have this episode once more. This is episode 4 of us having coffee and conversations. Manze mtu wangu is gonna be late. It's gonna be lit. We're doing a whole recap of things that have been happening in the whole month of April and May. We've been having so much going on. Manze, how was your time, Wanjiro? Tell us.
what?
Since last we last did our last pod, we had an event going on. We're gonna be telling them about that event as well. But what have you been up to since last week?
Basically taking care of myself.
Cheki, why are you whispering to wangu?
I'm not whispering. So nataka
open up your voice.
I'm talking.
You're not talking the way you usually talk.
I usually talk like how?
Kai, kwanza unajua the way you've kept that mic on the side, hakuna sauti inashika.
Bro, sawa. Amesema niongee na nguvu.
Manze.
Nataka nijiaibishe hapa na kama
ama uweke hapo kwa chain ama kwa nywele ama sijui wapi.
Kwa chain haiwezi.
Kwa chain inaweza. Si unafanya hivi? Sikuharibii, si ngoja nikuonyeshe. Haitaonekana. Juu msee manzema. Msee na nini mawoga zake za ujinga za mbwakni.
Si uoga, ni kwa like nini?
Nini?
Unajua kwa bombarded na compliments utaanza kujishuku pia, utakuwa like yo.
Wewe mbona zinakubombard?
Nimetoka kwa nyumba
like literally kama let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Wase wenye wanaingia si wana nice.
Jamaica. So it was Jamaica accent. Alafu so ndo uanze sasa kusema about event ama. So you said you've been told you have a Jamaican accent.
A recap of the camera went off, but anyway, we're back, guys. We're back on streaming. Don't forget we told you we're All Friends Hotel, and definitely hapa manze tunaenjoy pizza yao manze. Definitely they do this each and every other day, and they also have a new section. Mali watakuwa wana host band on Saturday, every Saturday. But then we realize huku form ni maband. How do you feel?
The pizza?
Crazy?
Yeah.
This is what?
It's
the
so
one that
cheesy,
you're having?
Man. It's Indian. That's an Indian pizza. So it has chicken, it has pineapple, and curry. I don't know which curry, but whatever curry it is, it's carrying itself.
The curry is carrying itself into your body. Anyway, but for real,
and it's cheesy.
We're having this while it's a hot afternoon. I'm telling you here, it's I think how many degrees? I think I saw around should be when I revamp it to degrees Celsius should be 28 degrees. Sahi. How hot do you think that is? Na bado kuna sana ameenda kwa moon.
But it's not hot like.
Sasa alienda kwa moon aje? Kama sisi tunasikia jua iko hivi sahi hapa mali tuko. Jua inatuchoma naisikia vile inanichoma. Mse mwenye ameenda kwa moon. Alipitia wapi?
I saw a meme. It was a kid who was autistic. But it was a black kid. So it was the media interviewing people. So the kid was being interviewed. And then akaulizwa, what would you want to be when you grow up? The kid said, no, he's autistic. No, it was like kidogo funny. He was like, I want to be an astronaut so that I can go to the sun.
Okay, now he wants to be the one to go to the sun first.
Yeah. Ati I want to be the first person to go to the sun.
And tunafanyaje watoto wakuwe na unrealistic dreams?
Kwanza sasa alisema ati anataka kwa astronaut.
But do you think it's realistic for someone to say you can go to the sun?
So if you show me you can go to the moon, see, and why no guys go to the moon? See, let me be the first person to go to the sun,
For real?
or land in a star.
So, oh, okay. But that makes sense because they say the sun is a star. But do you believe the sun is a star?
Yeah.
So it's a morning star.
Mhm.
And then the moon is an evening star.
Mhm.
Is the moon a star?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Mm.
It's just another one in the galaxy.
It's a heavenly body,
What is a heavenly body?
like stars, sun.
Why is heaven?
Okay, you create your own heaven and hell over here.
Definitely. So it's not a heavenly body. It's maybe we could call it one of the systems in the solar system.
Mm-mm.
One of the creatures. Nah, can't call the moon a creature anyway. What can we call it?
Mm. It's a heavenly body.
It's a heavenly body.
Yeah, I put for you another picture.
Yeah, you can. And top me up the beer. So we were saying, guys, yeah. So this is a very good place to come and you chill with your buddies and everything. But anyway, since the last time we were here, man, it's been a long time. It's been a month, and so much has been happening. There's so many topics we have wanted to discuss, but we didn't find the exact time to actually come and discuss those topics with you people. Yeah. So today we just decided that we were going to come and we discuss those topics. We call this the coffee and conversations recap in Tuango. How do you feel? Because we're doing this recap today.
It's nice, you know. At least I'm having something to eat, so
So if you had nothing to
I
eat, you'd
feel
not have
good.
come
What? I
through.
was dying.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the recap, and definitely I'm gonna be looking at some of those things I wanted to discuss before. Number one, a lot has been happening in the whole of April.
Sorry.
We had the climate disaster, but then what do you think about the flooding and everything? We had the climate disaster
Oh yeah.
whereby
So at rain it's raining mbaya, but huku bro, this place doesn't rain. Inakuja na force yake yote, kuna thunderstorm, those nini,
but I
heavy
told you this
clouds.
place is like Kisumu.
Alafu kidogo
Kisumu is also like that. Have you ever had Kisumu flooding? Yeah man. Today must have been the toughest day in our podcasting life. It's a very hot day in Ginger. It's around 28 degrees and it's 5 p.m. in the evening. It's actually 5:40 in the evening. So definitely it's one of the toughest days of us podcasting, but definitely we don't stop, we don't quit. This is the Mars Podcast and we are straight out of this earth. And I'll be your host with the most, Martin Augustine is my name.
and 1-0.
Yeah, man, definitely. We've been trying to do the most this hot day, this hot evening, straight out of Ginger. And definitely, as we were saying, it's been a long time. Where have you been?
Nimekuwa nikisupport Arsenal.
That should not have been the answer I was expecting. Definitely, man. So, unasikiaje ukisupport Arsenal?
Manze mimi ni Arsenal damu.
Manze, for the first time in 22 years,
Manze
those guys.
tumeshinda, you know.
Mmeshinda?
Yo.
Usha join?
Tumeshinda.
Wewe umejoin sasa.
Arsenal
Hao ni
damu.
wale wamejoin bandwagon after kuona wase wameshinda. Those guys were not with you for the 22 years you were struggling and suffering. You guys, people who were laughing at you, people who were enjoying you. But these guys were in the Man City team just because they were the last to win the cup. But now,
Us will go with the winning team.
how you go with the those are ladies. Bro, kama umekuwa ukitafuta definition ya mwanamke, amekuonesha they go with the winning team, bro. So if you're suffering out there, bro, definitely just know she's gonna be living. She's gonna live because they're always going to the winning team. And definitely so much has been happening since the last time we did our last podcast. And if you have not watched it, and if it's your first time straight out in this channel, definitely be sure to give us a like, be sure to subscribe, and also be sure to what?
To like and share.
Yeah, man, please share, man, and definitely be sure to be one to stick, not the one who leaves to the other winning team. Chakula imefanya nini? Oh, huyo alikuwa ameshinda kushoot juu alikuwa anasema ameshiba, lakini mimi kuna mali nimebaki kwa winning team. Ati wanaendanga na winning team, ndugu yangu. So kama ndugu yangu basi uko hapo jamani, you are struggling. If you are struggling, ndugu yangu, it's gonna be a tough one for you. Anyway, so much has been happening on Giro for the past month. And today we're gonna do this as a recap, also for you people to see that we're still here, we're still moving, we're still pushing, na pod yetu bado iko uhai manze, si ati imeisha manze, si ndio? Amaje mtu wangu. Yeah, man. And definitely know there are two teams in this. I wanted to say in this. Anyway, there are two teams in this, and definitely one of the biggest teams is around, which is the team Gas. Definitely we're here, and if you're sure you belong to my team, definitely you should be doing us a like and a thumbs up down below, manze, and also comment na useme wewe uko team Gas mtu wangu. Yeah, man, tukiendeleanga.
Anyway, as you all know, it's the winning team. Team Gas, it's the winning team.
Manze, as you can feel from the energy, the losing team already is already inajulikana. Anyway, so much has been happening. We've been having the flood situation, the climate situation, the oil refinery situation. So much has been going down. We've also been having wins and losses. Definitely, we had Sebastian Sawe breaking a record, which is something that we're proud about as Kenyans. We're induction in nani as we go on. Yeah. So definitely, let's recap on the flood situation. We've been having a lot of flood situation happening in very many other cities. We talked about it, but it's not on record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been having flood situations happening around in very many other cities, which we're going to break it down and tell you why that actually happens, which I believe happens because of the planning of the city. Definitely, if the city was planned in for a population of lesser people, and then you have a bigger population, definitely that had to be an effect. But nevertheless, we're gonna go straight on to after the arsenal. We have the fuel situation that has been happening in our country. First off, let's begin with, are we supposed to be affected by the fuel situation?
No, us usually carry mashida za watu. Mashida za wase tunaamua kujiekelea.
So you feel like how people are going on the streets is actually a thing that they should be doing because the answers are not like legit out there. Because I remember there are clips that show current president as the vice president complaining of the fuel and saying that fuel in Uganda is cheaper, and it's true. We're in Uganda right now, and we can tell you fuel has been cheap right here. It goes for around 150 shillings a liter, and on the higher side is I think 160
in a range
liter.
From 5,000 to 6,000 UG.
That makes it 160 there, 170. Yeah. So definitely it's cheaper here, and it's a landlocked country. So he asked that question, and now he's the one who is in power, and he can't answer the same question. I heard them say it's because of the war in Iran. I wonder how that affects us.
Sindo nakwambia tunapenda kubeba mashida za watu wengine tunajekelea.
But don't you think it's because of the brokers and everything? Because they came in, they said there's something called G2G. I saw G2G is gangster to government union. Like there are gangsters who are there, there are cartels who are there who are used to taking advantage of fuel situations that have been actually taking advantage of us as taxpayers. Because when you remove the subsidies, are definitely kept by the government. Unatolewa kama shilingi 2 ama 3 ukibai mafuta, hiyo do inawekwa for a riskier time. Ile siku yenye kutakuwa na ngori kama hii no, okay, it's a form of tax, yeah, that is usually there, that is usually kept for rainy days. We call them rainy days in English, yeah? Ama siku mbaya. So like now mafuta inge have kushuka, wangetumia hizo subsidies to make sure mafuta imebaki the same level that we don't have to suffer, you see. But now they took away the subsidies, and then they said we're going to be taxing it normally, and we're going to be doing G2G. That's the gangster with government. So that's why the brokers are there, the same cartels that have been used to be doing fuel and everything. Do you think there's going to be a solution in time soon?
Yeah. No, actually, no, I'm lying.
Okay, basically, I think a solution can be found based on when we have somebody who really, like, if you ask me, Wajakoya had a very good way of us coming out of the poverty that we have in our country. That person came with the problem and the solution. Unajua ungepatia mse mwambie by the way ulinichapianga tukipanda bangi life itakuwa rahisi. Mbona life haiko rahisi saa hii? So you see that person you would have question because that person came with the exact problem and solution. But now with the guy who is currently there, they never told us a solution. They just told us bottom up. Everything was supposed to be bottom up. I heard a lady saying labda alikuwa anamaanisha tuinue pesa zote zianguke. Because that one is not like it does not give a specific solution towards the problem. So I don't know. Think about it as you living your life back home, as you're going to demonstrate, as you're doing all those things. Think about the effect of bad leadership. That's number one. Number two, the effect of you being arrogant and ignorant and not and thinking this is not going to affect you. Now it's affecting everybody. Imonadi must do a campo because fear cannot be 200 from Rongai to town.
Imagine. I think unafai tu kuwa educated. Juu vitu zingine kati si wote tungekuwa educated, vitu zingine hazingekuwa
Civil education
zinatupenia.
especially.
Even tu ile basic knowledge.
Like now, today was the deadline to the finance bill. Actually, it's almost there. It was supposed to be, it's ending in the next 15 minutes. And I'm sure
Rejected.
most people most people have not done what is called their due diligence to understand what is going on. What is this land rates fine that's being brought up? What is this thing about me not having to inherit my farm for days, for good, for life? That we don't have freehold farms anymore. Like now that farm you have at home, imagine it can be taken after 99 years of them paying land rates every other month, every other year.
What
So
is
it's
it
not
there? The
freehold.
land?
Freehold is where you are allowed to own your land for life. For as long as you've bought it, it's your ancestral home. It was a land you were given by your family or the lineage.
Yeah.
You are allowed to. But now they're putting it on lease. So lease means that you're going to be leasing that land for 99 years. After that, unaweza nyang'anywa. So there's so much in the finance bill. So if you've not read it, if you've not understood what's going on, there's also they're also allowing Safaricom to go through your accounts.
Yeah, I saw that one, and for they increase the rates for M-Pesa. Like if you want to send money, manze kuna charges. Ika kutuma 3 ilikuwa
27.
So itapanda.
Yeah. So you see now it's going to affect you. So if you think it does not affect you, it affects everybody. It affects everybody. But I don't know the way forward towards things like the finance bill, because they always draft them and then take them to they draft them, they take them to parliament, they hunger these people, they pass them. Because with them not passing the finance bill, I feel that it's their loss. That's why they force it. Yeah, that's why even last time they were forcing it. Like I feel like it's their loss. Yeah, so definitely as you're making each and every decision as you're making as a young person, especially because man, imagine before for a millionaire sahi, ilikuwa naona ati legit money is never a lot, but illegal money is the one that's usually a lot. Like legit money, that means you working hard and toiling hard for your money, you'll never get the same product of the same work you put in. But there's somebody somewhere who sat somewhere and just doing some illegal shenanigans, and they get money that in our Mosha for life.
Kuna msa kuna connections za illegal businesses, you know, team 1-0, the winning team. Yeah, tafadhali.
Yeah, but
connect me. I'm willing. I'm tired.
You're tired of this normal.
I'm tired of doing the normal things and being kept on na kukosa kulipwa.
Definitely. We should tell them that story bana.
Kufanyia watu kazi na hapa kwa nini yangu kufanyia wase kazi na wakulipi.
That's so bad. That's so wrong. But then if you do that, if you take advantage of young people.
Because you know, when you say you're shooting content, obviously you're gonna require resources. Na resources ni pesa.
Kuna watu wanafikiria resources ni something as food probably or shelter.
Nah, resources, time and energy. And when you lose time and energy, those are two things that you can't get them back.
Yeah.
Hata resources itakuuma, utakuwa like, damn, nilienda nikatumia this and this motherfucker doesn't want to pay me. Bro, we're gonna fight.
Why do you think people take creatives as if they are supposed to be the last option in each and every?
They see wanaonanga kama your job ni rahisi, they can do it on themselves.
Then why don't you do it?
Wakishaingia kwa field, wako like, damn, kumbe actually it's not that easy.
Then why don't you do it?
So until they do it on themselves, they know. By the way, ours nilikuwa mhash. Msa hawezi jua unless they walk a mile in your shoes. Hawezi jua.
pay the creatives, pay the marketers, pay the social media handlers. You know, I was even reading this post that most people will value the sound guy, will value the stage guy, will value the electricity guy, will value the what are they called? The waiters, the what. But when it comes to the person who is doing the social media visibility for you or the marketing, of which is the one that's going to be permanent, the food will go, the chairs will go, the decks will go, the equipment will go, but the videos or the product that comes out of the social media handler or the photographer or the videographer, those are going to be permanent things that you're going to even use for other events that you're gonna put up. So if you're out there manzena, unaonanga ni kama kazi ya videographer na photographer ni ya ujinga.
Kwanza editing, do you know like editing requires a lot of patience, you know, you have to be, alafu pia unafai kuwa na skills manze, alafu msi ana take advantage.
Editing is patience, editing is time, editing is
energy.
Na si energy ati ya mkono, ni akili mtu wangu.
Akili manze, so na imagine.
Hakuna energy mbaya. You see the way you respect a programmer or a developer. Yeah, the way you respect a developer or a programmer, that's the same way you're supposed to be respecting an editor or a photographer or videographer, because those people put in really much, especially manze akili mtu wangu, because you just can't put up clips in a synchronic way.
If you want a photo story, that one even you can do it on your own, because a photo story is you.
Imagine putting up clips and they come up to give a story. Msee alichukua clip ukiwa kwa choo huko, akachukua ingine ukikula, na atajua venye atazisynchronize, uanze na chakula uende. How do you bring down such a person? And so respect the creatives, manze. Respect. But speaking of creatives, manze, this thing is getting into me because I've realized this many organizations zinafanya hivyo, like unapata wewe unachukuliwa kama budget ya mwisho pale. But for the big PR companies, of course, they definitely, because these ones can sue them. But for you as an individual starting up, as a youth man starting up, they're like, sasa wewe utanifanyia nini? Atanipeleka wapi?
Sasa hapo ndo like contract, stories za contract zinaingia. Like unafai kwa tu na nini, unaenda tu na draft or something.
Okay, definitely you want that contract. Even let me tell you, even most people draft the contract, but you know that person, when they ruka you have to go to the cops. Yeah. When you go to the cops, you need to chota.
They can't ruka you when there's a contract. A contract is like
marriage,
I know.
No, what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, it's resources. When you leave here to the cops with your contract, what are they going to tell you? Uko na ngapi?
So what's your advice? Because now you're saying
my advice is respect
like
the creatives. Yes, there's a contract. Yes, draft the contract and everything. But kama msee ni wa kuibia na kukunyang'anya, if that person does not respect you as a creative, they will still do it. Because they know you don't have the resources or the power enough to. Because if I go to the cops with my contract, it's just a drafted contract. If I don't have resources,
but at least it's something.
Yeah, I know it's something. I'm just saying. I'm not saying
research on the contract part.
No, I'm not saying that having a contract is bad.
That's what you're saying.
No,
you're literally
not
telling
getting my
someone.
Point.
See, mse anasema si lazima kuna contract, atika kuna huyo mse alikuwa kuruke.
No, unielewi. Nasema contract ni muhimu, lakini for the beginners, like if you understand what I mean by a beginner, is if you're a youth man and you're trying to get bread. Yes, you've gone and you've signed a contract. I've signed a contract before with a company.
But no, it's you know who's giving out your contract for someone to sign.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I don't have a problem. My point is, if someone, like for instance, the person who's giving me, I have a client, yeah? I'm not giving them my contract. They're giving them their contract because they're the ones who are giving me the job. Let's assume this client is like the premises we are in now. We have a contract with them. Who has more resources, me or them? Them. Sindio? So what I'm trying to say is, if someone was to ruka you at the end of the day, provided they have more resources than you do.
Yeah.
So my point is, respect the creatives. That's all I mean. I don't care if there's a contract or there is no contract. A contract is just a binding factor between us, or agreement. It's an agreement, yeah? But it's not up to them to follow it. it's up to their wish or will to feel like I need to pay this person for what they have done. Kuna wase watu wananga contract lakini ata make sure they keep their word, but there are people with that contract and they will not keep their word still, especially when they know huyu atanipeleka wapi, kwanza huyu msee hana resources. That's usually the problem with most creatives. Unasikia kama msee anakuambia like that friend of mine was telling us he was tokod 50 Gs. See, they had a contract.
What?
Yeah, they had a contract. But unatoka kwa sababu, bro, this person knows there is no way you can take me and there is nothing you can do to me. So pay the creatives by the
Manze tulipeni. Do you know Ithera? Yes, some money. Pay us some money, June.
Manze, so we definitely need to see creatives.
Promoter Sira. You know, like bro, tulikuwa tumekuwa kadi huku juu hadi tunasema Sira instead of Sera.
Kumbe tulikuwa najaga kwa shida. I didn't actually know it was supposed to end up that way, but of course, not everything goes as planned, but we definitely are thankful for kupitia vitu ni kitu ya maana manze, yeah? Definitely. And speaking of hata watu kama hao, like I feel like religion is usually a factor that takes us really back, because if you think about it, like most of the times even in religion unapata ukienda kufanyia kama kwa mfano kanisa kazi, mi nishaienda kufanyia kanisa fulani kazi, wako na radio station, so wakaniambia we come ufanya mboka, Mungu ataprovide mshahara yako.
Mungu ataprovide.
Walai, na unajua mimi niko aje? Mazenya Mungu ataprovide. So si nimeenda mboka.
Sembo ni kwa hivyo.
Si usikie.
Unaamini aje Mungu ataprovide? Kwani pia wewe
Mungu ataprovide means
okay,
we won't miss.
Mungu ataprovide later on, not
No. What they meant is what I'm asking for. God is gonna provide. Okay? So see me start going. I realized I'm the one who had said some what humongous figures. Everybody there was even willing to work for free. Let me tell you, like the brainwash that's usually out there. You saw like that video of the pastor praying for somebody and telling him to remove the visa from his shoe.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. So this pastor is telling this guy,
that video was weird.
Pick my shoe and remove your visa.
And it came out actually.
It came out. You saw the visa come out of the shoe.
Yeah.
Are you sure about it?
Yes. No, wait. Actually, what was going on? So that nigga was praying, pointing the shoe. Yeah, he removed a passport. It was even a passport.
That's what I'm saying, a passport, yeah.
Yeah, he removed his shoe and then he found a passport.
So let me ask you, imagine if somebody believes something of that sort happening. So tell me about you working and they tell you God is going to provide your salo. Guys are not getting paid. The main presenter was not getting paid. And you know the same church used to do like collections. They're called what? Kukota sadaka ya kulipa wafanyikazi. And they would oftenly mention those people. So they would say, we need to pay those people working on our radio station. We need to pay them because they have been working and they have been promoting. They have been promoting our work out there. They've been making people know about us and everything. So until we need to go down back to our pockets and pay them.
Damn.
So I feel like religion is also a factor of using mapuzi zote, because if they can allow
Arsenali hoye. Unacheki manze.
Wazee historia ya Arsenali inanikatia manze. Mnanikatia jo. Na bado mnaenda kuchukua champe kwanza. Mimi hata nachoka. Nikisikia story nachoka. But I was say iko on the way. But I was say, what's going to happen to them with our generation? Because most of the people in our generation kuna vile they are saying we are, what can I call it? Like we are not submissive to the church. submissive means you
I
don't
know.
go every Sunday. You believe when I talk to God, God has heard me.
So even right now I can
So
talk
right
to
now
God.
sadakas are going down. That's why even people like Kanyare are cloud chasing with akina Mario Naipei.
Yes,
You have to do something to remain
actually sahii
relevant.
wameanza kuchora tattoo au mademu wamechora tattoo kwa Kasta Kanyare. Moja amekaa hapa, mwingine amekaa hapa. Mario ndiye hajaeka, but yeye alisema anaeka yake kesho.
So they're doing this thing to make like that lady for the tattoo for Kasongo.
I don't know what that is, but that's a bad
But then
spirit
what's
in
up
the
with that
church,
spirit for
actually.
drawing of tattoos and everything? What does drawing a tattoo mean exactly?
Okay, so actually it's far from that. There's nini, you see like tukiwa watoi venye mko naambiwa ujue Mungu anakuona, unaogopa, uko like fuck, God is actually God, kuna God mahali ananiona. So that fear of God ilitutoka. So ndo kwa maana unaona vitu kama hizo zinaweza happen kwa church, like msa feel embarrassed, like feel kama lightning itakustrike. You
Okay,
can't be
because you know why?
out there yesterday you're doing some crazy things. Okay, si crazy, wewe ni mtu mzima unaweza fanya, but unafanya hizo vitu alafu it's in the open, everyone knows, and then you're coming to church to pretend.
But do you know why they do that? But do you know why they do
Kama
that?
wewe ni wa shetani, wewe ni wa shetani.
No,
Kama wewe ni wa church, baki kwa church.
Do you know
Don't
why?
mix
Do you know why
the
they do that?
tables.
Do you know why they do that?
Who?
Them, everybody
Like-
who's doing this thing, because it
Like
has
right
always
now
been.
I'm doing bad things and then kesho ati I'm in church.
No. This thing has always been a skit from the beginning. The whole church shenanigans. It's a whole process I can
That's why I'm
bring to
telling
you.
you, the fear of God ilitutoka, because hakuna msee is right
Was
mind
it there
anaweza
before?
fanya kitu kaa hiyo kwa
Was it there
church.
before?
Yeah, hizi vitu zimeishi kuwa, man.
Okay, you're not getting my
Even
point.
getting mad.
You're not getting my point. This thing was never meant for God.
What thing are you saying?
This whole church thing has always been a business.
Oh, wameenda deep sana.
No, I'm being honest. Right now is when wanaona sasa jua wasi washajua ukweli, mazee itabidi tumefanya vitu extra to make sure we are relevant, because this thing is like, it's like a celebrity. When a celebrity is doing a song, yeah, let me give an example of BN. Tuseme BN amekaa sana bila kutoa ngoma, kumetokea wase kama na Lil Minor. So BN amekaa sana bila kutoa ngoma, Lil Minor ametoa ngoma, na Lil Minor si ndio myanga. So Lil Minor amekaa na swag mpya na style mpya enye imechange. Pastors and all these religious beings are all celebrity type of shit.
But it's not all who are like that.
I'm not saying it's all, but majority. And when a majority is like that, definitely shows there is something that has never been elaborated clearly about this whole thing. Let me tell you why. When you look at Pastor Nganga, the way he trends, what he says, don't you think at the back of his mind he's saying that to trend?
I never wrote about it that way.
He is saying that to trend.
I think
Actually, even sometimes he does say, najua hii nita trend.
Oh.
He does say that. Because what happened,
for Kanyare is on another
even
level.
Kanyare came with 310.
Okay.
No, don't forget, these people have strategies, bro.
You know me, I used to
Wakora
listen to that
wajanja.
nigga. That's why I'm getting mad, cause nilikuanga msee wa church. So nilikuwa nasikiza, and then anasema utoe offer. Ilikuanga offering ama nini, alafu
310.
uguze screen. So me, I used to do all that
Now you
shit.
see, they saw people stop being that stupid.
Nilikuwa naguza
They
screen,
have always been riding from the stupid people.
Oh my God.
That's one thing you don't get. Wamekuwa wakiride along wale wasema fala. Ushaona babi mgani. Trust you me, if you ask the owner of this place, they are here, sindio? If you ask them if they go to church, unless it's a church that is community and is benefiting them, that's how rich people behave. Rich people even donate a land.
Yeah, I've ever been
Kujeni
given an
mjenge,
example
kujeni
here.
mjenge hapa.
Like the way people in church usually pray, wasa wanadunda chini, at you never see
You
a
never
rich
see a rich person
person
doing that.
rolling down.
You
It's
never see
always
that.
the hand thing.
Yeah, it's the women, and definitely, I'm not lying to you. If you see a man falling,
I've ever seen a man,
Aye.
not even a man, a couple of men falling, na walikuwa wanapiga nduru. Like, oi.
you know what
Hey,
happens
bro,
is
like, when what's that entering people?
you see what you call hypnosis. Ndio maana mimi sijaisikizana na hizo mambo za church. Kanisa huu kata vitu zenye zinafanyika huko nje zinasaidia watu for free. Like now hypnosis. I'm not saying hypnosis does help people, but there are people who use it to hypnotize people. That's what happens there. It's a sort of hypnosis. Because when I come there with the mic, I start preaching, and then I have a choir that's singing in a somber mode. You know that somber mode that makes you feel like,
Lakini kwani how weak are you unakuwa hypnotized na ka piano guy?
yo, it's possible. Let me tell you why. Let me explain. We have come, we all of us. This guy has that choir singing those things, yeah? So they start saying, you might have done this, but you feel, you might have done this, but you feel,
Yeah.
you might have masturbated, but you
Oh my
feel, you might have.
god.
So, bro, sometimes
That's so
they
good.
inject it in a way that you feel this message is for me. And let me tell you, trust you me, hakuna mtu afanyangi kitu anafeel ni makosa. Everybody does that because we have something inside us called the conscience. So your conscience tells you, or your conscience
Why say
tells you,
conscience?
kuna
It's
conscience na conscience.
conscious.
Anyway,
Hakuna conscience.
sawa. Your conscience tells you. Definitely, there's also another topic that has been touching me like very, very much. It's been a topic of the children abductions that have been happening. What do you think about that? Like, it started quite. I saw a tweet for a guy who had tweeted, I think last year ikianza or last year hapo mid it a quarter way the year, and he was talking about child abductions and how they had become rampant then, and he also promised that they are going to be there.
Oh really?
Yeah, he actually said you have to get used to this.
What?
Yeah, so it's that crazy, man. I don't know what's happening with child abductions. It's been crazy. I've been seeing children missing every time you see on post, and every time some are being found dead. I don't even know. I was trying to figure out what could be the reason.
It's hard to tell because main reason probably ni child trafficking.
So child trafficking, what are you trafficking that is from a child? Is it
There's so many
because the organs are
people.
not yet?
There's so many people. Yeah, I know, but pia hizo organs za watoi ndo zinakwanga ziko na do cause liver mtoi haijaonja pombe, you know.
For real? So
Eh,
can I get a transplant of a liver from a kid?
for your kid.
For my kid?
Yeah.
Or would it be something
And
to
maybe
say
pia
to do
kuna
with,
watu wako barren wanataka mtoto.
so they unganisha those organs and they take the kid in full.
Like mi nipate mtoi hapa nimekuwa nikiaika mtoi
Ah.
na kuna msee naenda tu kuna market.
Uh-huh.
Kuna couple wanatafuta watoi.
How about those things we were hearing about what's working at Epstein? You guy, the pedophiles, you guy. See, we were hearing that those people they eat kids for a longer life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you feed on children, that will live longer.
Yeah.
It could be of that sort of controversial
Yeah, probably.
way of it.
Yeah. On a scale of 1
Because
to
the
10.
numbers of children, comment down below if you've heard of any kid missing or any child missing, or you're experiencing this. Definitely tell us below in the comment section now to ambie manze, what are your thoughts on this particular story, because it's becoming a cause of alarm.
Yeah,
Because
like
every
today I
other
saw
week,
six kids was rescued, but sasa nikaingia comment section niko na watu wanasema ni stories za jaba.
wait, 6 kids were rescued.
Were rescued.
So they
yeah.
said they rescued
I
them
didn't see
where?
ilikuwa wapi.
Damn, that's crazy.
So na ni watoi wadogo, watoi wa 2 years, 3 years, 1 year hivyo. And below walikuwa
2 years,
wameparediwa
1
hivi.
year.
Tuseme 2, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Wameparediwa hivi. And the ones who were stealing, they were small boys. Walikuwa tu vijana wadogo.
The ones who were stealing the kids.
Yeah, wenye walipatikana nao watu. They were young boys.
Walipatikana wao wapi?
Okay, I don't know, but I'll tell you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll comment down below. But definitely be safe. Take care of your kids. Take care of your families, manze. This story is really touching. That unasikia manze, kuna mtoto wako mahali hutaimuona tena. Like that's really bad. I can't imagine like having to lose a kid and I don't know where they are. I can't see them anymore, and that's crazy. That's really crazy. Attacks and abductions as well have been very, very rampant. It's been crazy. So take care of yourselves, especially time ya elections manze, a lot is happening. Abductions all over left, right and center. Sijui alikujua na nani. those guys in black, those men in black, those guys in Subarus. So take care of yourself, manze. Usijipate kwa situation yenye umebebwa na any of those people. Manze, there's also a guy who was killed in police custody.
Yeah, I saw that.
Manze,
Yeah.
that he was killed right there.
He was battered and then he was hung.
So they had already killed him before they hanged him.
Yeah.
That's
So
really
they kind
crazy.
of found a suicide.
That's really crazy.
Cops
Kama
are
tumefika
usually
hapo,
bad.
kama
They're usually
tumefika hapo, that's
brutal.
crazy. No, of course they don't want to have an explanation to give of what happened to the guy. But I wonder who gives these orders. That's usually my question. Like even Alberto Joan, because that same thing happened to him. From Umbebe kutoka whatever he had come from Nyanza somewhere. So you take him from Nyanza all the way.
Yeah, imagine.
He survives the night and then he dies due out of what? It's due
But
knocking himself on the head.
I'm so sure you're going to die because ndo utolewe all the way from huko uje kwenye unapelekwa something inakwambia tu it's not gonna end
But you
well
know,
for me.
the people who took you off your house are the people who are entrusted by the government to keep you safe. So at the back of your mind, there's nowhere unaweza kuwa unafikiria anything of that sort would be happening.
What me kwanza mimi I won't agree to ati mkuje hivi kwetu mnibebe
Ama mbebe anyone.
mnanipeleka we are not allowing you to go with anyone.
Manze.
Alafu alienda peke yake akuenda na family member hata moja, you know, like if my bro like akuja bebwe mtu atasema no, me I'm coming with him, si mnapeleka police station, we are coming with him ama we're gonna trail behind you. Hakuna venye mse ati you just come to my house you pick up my son. No, yeah,
actually they picked up the son when the dad was there, so that was really crazy.
Alafu ni kutoka huko mbali mpaka I know kwani hakukuwa na police station huko?
That was really crazy by the way. That was really crazy. The dad should not have let him go. I saw the dad the other day saying that he's bankrupt already and he would want to be helped or assisted again. I don't know. I didn't exactly get what that meant. Anyway. Nimeziona hapo hivyo juu. Hiyo ndio unakulaga huku kwa streets. Hizo ndio vitu za unakula. Anyway, manze, be safe out there. It's gonna be risky. It's gonna be tough out there. But anyway, my last story of the day is the lady who's 31 years old and she turned to look like a shosho or turned to be a shosho. I don't know the result of this story, but the background story you might know it.
Yeah, I know it. I saw she was saying she slept with a foreigner, and then she started feeling sick, and then now she got old. But there is a scientific explanation behind it. It's a condition. It has a very complex name. I can't say it right now, but apparently it's a very rare condition.
So you say the complex name, you don't know it?
It's very complex. That's what I'm saying. Kuitaja ni ngumu, like.
Oh, but you can spell it?
Kingumu.
You can spell it? Okay.
But it's a condition. Everything has a scientific explanation behind it. You can just wake up at it and then.
So what's the scientific explanation?
There's a name.
Okay, is it like a thing?
But it's very rare.
Is it like that a condition you get when you sleep with old people?
No, it's a health condition.
Her she has or the guy she was?
Her now. But it's a very rare condition.
So she has a scientific condition that makes you old while you're still young? Okay, that's your theory. Or what, according to what you know?
According to the story.
So according
to
there
are two sides of the story.
So I had another
tourist and now that.
Okay, so how about the tourist? Because I heard that the tourist was old, and that is the reason why she got.
Kwani the tourist okay? Ni watu wangapi basi wako na wababa? Wangekuwa shanza kwa wazee hapa hivi.
Ama that's cloud chasing. Maybe anatumia filter. Unajua mimi sijamuona in fact.
No, it's not a filter actually. I saw her alikuwa ndiye anapakwa some oil kwa uso. It's not a filter.
So anapakwa mafuta afanya?
I don't know.
Ngozi stretch.
Anointing oil or what? Because alikuwa anafanywa hivi.
Ngozi stretch.
Kwani
ngozi stretch.
I think ilikuwa anointing oil or something. Alikuwa anapakwa kwa uso na kwa mkono.
But if she's 31 months and she looks like that, so I'm finna look like that, bro. I'm not getting to that.
What if you sleep and wake up like that? Walai, you never do?
I accept. So what I do? What else are you gonna do?
What?
Yeah?
You know that's an old lady, hata akuli.
Yeah, but ati akuli? She's
South African.
She's from South Africa. Speaking of South Africa, What have you guys been doing? What is this thing that you guys have been doing?
If you're not South African,
You better leave, huh?
do you have your
When?
passport?
When? I saw them harassing a Kenyan guy. Yo, that Kenyan guy was on
Yeah,
point.
what?
Umse kukubali ujinga yao.
Ati ameka South Africa for 24
24
years.
years, yeah. But then you people should stop this thing. There's no way you can be saying somebody is taking away your resources and
Kwanza you yourself, what have you done for your country before you
definitely.
come attacking other
Like me, for
people?
instance, I cannot attack anyone from my country just because they are doing better than I'm doing. That's actually a challenge that this person came without knowing anybody. Na akafanya na aka make it out here, bro. I should be even be joining them to. I don't know what's up with South Africa, but I feel like they are not actually condemning the whites, but they do
But
that to
there's
the
a time
black
they were
community.
doing that.
They've never done that to the whites.
There's a time
See,
I heard they were doing that. They were saying
since
the
they
white
got the
people should go back to their
appetite,
country.
what country? And that
Their
white person
country.
was born there with 4 generations. Of course, the white people must come and look for a solution, which the solution they look for is for them to have black on black kind of conflict, which is why they're
Alafu now
having.
everyone in Nairobi is getting married to a white man.
Is it a problem?
Tunaachia nani hawa?
Aye, Mimi, as we don't have a problem, by the way, we're so happy.
Tunaachia nani hawa?
And then kama de kuishia si tuko sawa. But then did you see the 90-year-old man who married his partner after 64 years? So they did come and stay for 64 goddamn years. Then they did their wedding when he was 90. That looks like a plan, by the way. Like